Hello everyone, the company we're going to speak about today is Suzlon Energy. As you all know, this is one of the most in-demand stocks at the moment because at its current valuation, anyone would be interested in buying this stock. But the main purpose of this video is to educate you all whether it's a good time to buy it or not to buy it. Before going ahead, I just want to make one thing very clear. I am also a shareholder in this company. I bought it a lot earlier than right now, a few years back, and I'll disclose to you all the price at which I bought it a little later. So this main purpose of making this video is to educate you all again whether it's a good time to buy it or not. So let's just have a look at some of the fundamentals of the company. It has a market cap of over 1 lakh crore, which is huge. Current PE is 118, ROC at 24.7 and ROE at 28.4, which are both very healthy, by the way. Current price this year's high, that is 80 rupees and 40 pies, and low of 19 rupees and 30 pies, right? No dividend yield available as of now. And just to get to know a little bit about the company, Suzlon is one of the leading global renewable energy solution providers. It is a vertically integrated WTG manufacturer. It also undertakes installation, OEM, and all WTG sales. To know a little bit more about the company, I would suggest you all to go to the official Suzlon website and have a look at all the details, right? The main purpose of this video is to educate you all whether it's the right time to buy the stock or not. So let me just take you through some more fundamentals of the company. Guys, one of the most important things that I urge anyone to look at in a company is its price history, because without looking at the price history of a company, do not have anything to do with the company, because this gives you an idea about the momentum of the concerned stock you're going to be putting your money into. So when did it come out? This was November of 2005 at 145 rupees, and as you can see, it went up to 237, and from there was a consolidation again, 174. Then again it went up to 275. This is all within a period of about 1 year and 6 months time, a little bit more than that. So again there was a consolidation period to April of 07, 181 again, and from here you can see up again, down again, and then it hit its all-time high of close to 400 rupees, 398. That was January of 2008. So we're talking about 16 years back, more than 16 and a half years back. And as you can see from there, look what happened. Mount Everest completely, shattered, right? It kept coming down to just 46 rupees. Actually less than that, 32 rupees in March of 09. As we know what happened, there was a case with Suzlon at that time. There were a lot of liabilities and a lot of issues going on with the company at that time, and it took a long time to actually resolve that. So long as in you guys can have a look and see for yourself how long it actually took. Again, it did go up for a while, but then again there was a consolidation period, and you can see how long it was in the consolidation period. Huge period of time, all the way till April of 2023. That's a huge period of time, right? That's over a decade. That's, if you look at it properly, that's really concerning, right? Anybody looking at that would obviously get concerned with it, right? Now, what really caused the turnaround, right? See, as we know, the founder of Suzlon Energy, he passed away. And after he passed away, what happened? A new management set in. And since Suzlon was under a lot of debt, the first thing that the management did was make sure they sort out the debt issue and brought down the debt drastically in the company. So that basically created a turnaround in the company. As you can see, from 7 rupees, it's gone all the way up to 80 rupees today. This is, I'll tell you the exact period of time. This was 2023 May, June, July, August. That's about a year and 3 months, which is pretty incredible. Now, I did mention to you that I did buy this stock, right? So I bought it around 2021. I bought it for just 5 rupees and 13 pies. I didn't invest a very big quantity of it because knowing the ongoing situation of the company, I did not invest a very big quantity. I invested about 1,000 shares. But keep in mind one thing, my investment has grown 15-fold from what it is today. So this is about the price history of the company. So let's just have a look at key metrics in the company again. See, it's very important to have a look at the quarters, how they're doing in the quarters. If a company is not performing well in the quarter, it means they're financially having a lot of issues. As you can see, June of 2021 all the way till June of 2024, they've had two quarters where they were at loss, which is pretty good. It's not bad, right? Only 2 quarters in loss is actually a good sign. It's a sign that the company is financially doing well. Right. Now let's just have a look at the profit and the loss statement for the past 11 years. You can see March of 2013 minus 4732, which is horrible. And 2014, minus 3548. March of 2015 even worse, minus 9133. But as you can see, 16, 17 and 80 it was 583C, 852C, and 18 it was again going back to minus 384. 19 again minus 1537. March of 2020 again minus 2692. See, you can see how many years they were under loss, right? But as you can see, guys, how did the turnaround take place? March of 2021 onwards, they started making profits again. 104C. 2022 again under loss, minus 177. 23 huge profit, 2887C, and March of 2024 a lot lesser, but still they were at profit, 660C. So this gives you an idea, right, why the price of the stock has actually gone up as compared to before. As you guys can see, so many years they were going through loss. It explains again why the price of the stock was so low at that time, right? So let's just have a look at the liabilities, because this is something really important. As you guys can see, as I already mentioned, look at the liabilities in 2013. It was huge, 29,000 crores, right? And it went up in 2014 to 30,000 crores, right? So that's horrible. And as you guys can see, the reserves were just 547C and minus 879, which is a horrible sign, by the way. And this continued for many, many years to get. As you guys can see, one positive sign in this is, as I already mentioned, the new shareholders or the new management have brought down the debt considerably compared to what it was. They're still under debt. It's 7,179 crores as of today. But positively, they now do have reserves as well. It's a lot less when compared to it. It's 1,199. So that's about 5-6 times less. But nevertheless, they have the reserves in hand, which is somewhat a positive sign. But keep in mind one thing, the liabilities are still much higher as compared to the reserves. This is something I thought I should make it very clear in front of all of you. Now let's just have a look at a very important metric over here. That is the shareholder pattern. This is very important. See, the promoters in 2021 were at 16.41%. It's not a big number, but that has come down since then. June of 2024, it's at 13.27 as of now. That's the number. But FIIs, as you can see, guys, was only at 4.1 in 21. That has increased more than 5 times. So that's a very encouraging sign. To 21.53%, right? That's quite a bit. And as you can see, the public hold about 56% of stake, and there are over 41 lakh shareholders in the company. This gives you an idea of how many people are actually putting their money into this stock right now. Now, coming to the most important metric, is it a good time to buy this company? Guys, I will give you a very important update right now. See, the stock is right now very highly overbought. It's a very highly overbought stock at the moment, right? The buying order it's like overbought at the moment. So one thing to keep in mind is the PE ratio is very high at the moment. It's at 118 right now, to be very exact with you. Now at 118 PE ratio, I will give you an exact estimate. If there is an upward trend, the price of the stock can maximum go to say 100, max to max 120 rupees as of now. Because once the PE ratio goes above 150, 175, that's where it starts getting destabilized. So at that time, you need to be a little bit cautious. Right now, at 80 rupees, it is not advisable to buy a huge number of shares and keep, right? Because even 1,000 shares in this company now will cost you 80,000 rupees, which is not small money, by the way. It's a decent amount of money, whatever said and done. So, and if that does go down, it's your money going down at this time. My suggestion at this time is not to put a heavy amount of money in this share. If you're planning to hold and keep this company till say 2028, 2030, that's about 4 to 6 years, then I would advise you to buy maybe between 700 and 1,000 shares and hold it. Do not buy it with the expectation of making a huge profit right away, because I'm giving you a realistic estimation right now itself. It can go to 100, maximum up to 120 rupees as of today. It will not go beyond that price. So be wise, invest wisely. This is again not a buy or sell recommendation. I'm not a Sebi registered person or anything like that. But being a shareholder in this company and having made 15 times the return out of it, I think it is fair enough for me to have a good understanding of where this company is going. So that's the reason why I wanted to disclose this information to you all. See, there will be corrections in and out that are going to take place. If you plan to keep this share for a long period of time, there will be corrections that are going to come up here and there. And if the company starts making more profits, that will obviously increase the EPS, the earnings per share, and that would bring down the PE ratio. If the PE comes down to say around 25 or 30, just giving you an estimate, then the price of the share can possibly go back to say around 300, that 400 range at that time, if there is a big buying order at that time. There's a high possibility that price can go back to its all-time high it did the last decade, that was in 2008, 2009 period, 400 rupees, and it can even break that barrier. Because the market right now, we're in a bull market right now, and this bull market is easily going to keep going on for the next, as per one of the ace investors, Mark Mobius, he says that this bull market can continue to have a momentum for the next 5 years or maybe even beyond that. So we're actually in a bull market right now. Corrections will take place here and there, but if you plan to keep this company for the long term, say 5 to 7 years, you can invest between 500 and 1,000 shares and hold it, right? So that's it for me today. I hope you all liked the video. If you all liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you all can give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel to get information of the latest and greatest shares that come out there from time to time. So stay tuned.